there's a lot of the history about EVO Japan, right? It's like such an important event in so many ways for the fighting game community. So I was really excited that I got to be here and do this event, specifically that I got to do top 8. That was like it meant a lot to me to get to do that, right? I've done top 8 for EVO in the US, but it was really special to me to do this top 8 because for a lot of reasons, and I'll get into it, but let's jump into the matches here.
Welcome back. I think things have been sorted out here.
Hey, it's me.
We're just about to jump into our first match of top 8 here.
Yeah, this is a really special tournament to me. I mean, I don't know about many of you guys, but the first time I ever watched fighting games was the EVO 2009 finals, right? So I watched Street Fighter 4 EVO 2009 finals. I saw it on YouTube later on after it came out or whatever, and I watched Justin Wong versus Daigo. That was the first Street Fighter match I ever watched, right? The EVO Street Fighter match from that event. So to me, it was such a special event because the first thing I ever heard was Seth Killian commentating Street Fighter 4 in 2009 against Justin Wong. And then almost 10 years later, I commentated the Street Fighter finals for the first time ever in Japan with the same exact person whose voice I had heard 10 years ago, right? It's such a full circle moment, you know. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's the wrong mixer for sure. Probably wanted medium, I would guess.
But any game that you wish was retained for upcoming EVO. The EVO lineup is interesting to me for sure. I am surprised by some of the choices, but not that much. Man, this is buff. You know, there's a lot of talk about Rashid in this season. The thing is that one thing that I don't hear talked about that much for him is, you know, people talk about how good his new V-trigger is, but they often don't explain why. This is a throw bait attempt, right? He's looking for MOV to try to tech a throw here because this is what it beats. It puts you in the air. Crush counters the backdash, but because of the activation, think about Season 1, right? When Rashid did V-trigger here in Season 1, what happened is a big-ass spooky tornado came out on the screen right here, right? So he didn't get the same juggle potential or combo potential that he does now that he has V-trigger too, right? Before, it was just like, ooh, spooky tornado, and he got like a juggle. Now, he gets to activate and do like jump medium punch, eagle spike, and then a follow-up after there. He just takes something short because he wants the offense, but it's really good. This is great. The full screen tornado, the V trigger. If you hit them both, if you hit V trigger again, you shoot that tornado. It's called like I forget the name of it. Starts with an H. Haboob? Is that what it is? Habib? I don't know, something. I forget the name of it. It starts with an H. Somebody knows it. Yeah, that was a take. Oh my god, yeah. That was a safe throw tech opportunity, or a safe way to be a throw, and he didn't capture. Not dead. Back throw, not a bad try. Instant overhead. Brutal, because in the situation before, like, MOV represented low to see if he was awake, right? He went low here, and he stayed blocking for it. So yeah, no respect on the instant overhead. That's it's a good round closer. It beats uppercuts too. It's a really strong way to end rounds. But I like Rashid a lot in this matchup. I think he's really strong at kind of like having preemptive buttons to deal with Chun-Li. His pressure is really powerful. Like she's pretty good at this range, I think. Yeah, right here. This is where she sort of excels, right? For reasons like you just saw. She has that quick back medium punch. She has forward heavy kick, standing fierce. She had back medium punch is just it's the god button, right? It just does it all. She has great tools, right? And yeah, forward heavy kick, crush counters now. But he's just excellent at counter poking. Look at this, new combos, right? This is new. He never got this in season 2, right? Which is so crazy to think about for Rashid. So he blocks, challenge with standing medium kick. Again, before, this poke into V-trigger would have just put out the tornado, right? So it would have just been spooky tornado, and that would have been the combo. But now, you get to activate forward medium punch. And then he gets the juggle with medium mixer all the way to the corner, right? Something that he wouldn't have got before. It's messed up, dude. It's real messed up because you actually can't really see where he's going to go here. So what happens with the wind here is this works much like his V-Trigger 1, right? When Rashid rolls through the wind, he gains like the momentum from it. So anything that moves forward is enhanced, right? So when he jumps here, he gets the enhanced, like fly like an eagle fucking crazy jump that he would get through the tornado. And then, yeah, that's a cross-up. Right? It's super, super hard to tell where he's going to end up. Yeah, and then baits the V-reversal, same mix-up. Stun, he's dead.
Just like that, round 2 answering back for John Takeuchi. Strength of that V-trigger too. A couple of series and you just got massive stun output.
Yeah, he's a really good character this season. There's a lot of reasons, but it's just one of them.
Doesn't even have to spend too much bar on it.
Colleen is good this season, so I think you'll see her a decent amount. Oh no, yeah, that's a missed input. He for sure didn't mean that. The when he does this right here, I assume he tries like legs or EX legs or super or something, and he gets jump light kick. And then nice recognition on the juggle with Mixer.
Little juggle. Takeuchi still has pressure. There's full bar there for MOV. Pushing. Wants out.
Ooh, air hit. If that was grounded counter hit, he would have done big old damage.
It's such an excellent button. It really just stops you from movement all the time. The threat of the crush counter on it.
Mixer on hit is only +1, by the way. Does it cross up every time? No. It just depends on the scenario, right? Oh, yeah, he was in range to do low medium kick. Sometimes you're too far, you have to do raw spinning bird. Ah, good challenge. You can anti-air him when he neutral jumps, right? If you have something that hits above your head, you can anti-air him, but it's pretty tough. This makes me laugh. This fucking water that he's drinking from is, look at it. Look at how big it is. This jug of water compared to like his head, right? It's crazy. John Takeuchi is trying to stay alive. I will tell you that it was cold in Japan, right? It's cold. You need to drink water. Your lips get dry.
Yeah. I was thinking to myself that the headphones are like, you know, that they're a third of his body, but that gallon of water is definitely half. It's actually a 4-ounce bottle. Yeah. It's the smallest one you can
Yeah, overheads are -6 on block, but that overhead was on hit.
Yeah, that,
Oh, you're talking about Ibuki overhead. Okay. Yeah, because he did an overhead at the end of the last round and it hit. Yeah, he's representing the Stars and Stripes, dude. I'm all about him. Man, Rashid is a really strong character. There's often talks about the strengths of characters, but the real benefit to Rashid that very few other characters have is that he doesn't need to hit you to gain screen positioning. And that is a very, very scary thing for a character to have, right? Because all he does is push you away with one mixer, you don't, or one whirlwind shot you don't challenge. He rolls in, right? And look at this. It's a corner position. He hasn't hit MOV yet. MOV is just successfully blocked for 6 seconds or 5 seconds. And this is where he's at, right? He's cornered already. A powerful trait for a character to have, right? The ability to just force you to be in the corner without hitting you. And old me is saying the same shit as new me. Get owned, old me. I was first.
John's Rashid is that it's not like
this is actually the best. This is the thing about Rashid, right? I think this is the optimal range. So after the wake up buttons, he gets pushed out to right about here. And notice the range that John takes, right? This range right here from Chun in the corner is the perfect range to react. You see how he reacts and he constantly stays at that range, right? This range here. So what he's doing is he's constantly keeping this range no matter what. So notice like when he gets pushed out right here, he gets pushed out to this range and he matches this range, right? So when MOV walks back, he walks back. When MOV walks forward, he walks forward. He's trying to keep this perfect range. And the reason you stay at this range is because if Chun-Li jumps, you get heavy mixer or down medium punch, right? If Chun-Li sticks out fierce, it's going to whiff like right about there. And he's in a pretty safe position to control the corner, right? You don't have to do too much here, right? You don't have to do too much here. You just kind of relax. You wait for her to hit a button. You wait for her to jump. You got the corner. There's no reason to do too much, right? You just chill out here. Walk in to make her comfortable. Walk out with punish. Classic. This is classic Street Fighter, right? Very classic. You maintain the range you want. Maintain the perfect range, right? This is the range. Always stay in this range. The same kind of distance from the character. He walks into MOV. This is how you set up a whiff punish, right? This is the classic way to set up a whiff punish, right? So notice that John is playing like right out here. So what you do is you walk into the range where Standing Fierce is perfect, right? Standing Fierce is like, this is the range for Standing Fierce. So what John's going to do is he's going to mosey on into that range, duck, and then he's going to walk back out of that range, and then make the standing fierce whiff. And then he gets the buffer. He just sets him up. Right, it's a clean setup. It's a clean setup. It's we talked about a same kind of scenario with Fudo setting up Momochi for that same kind of whiff punish the other day, right? Yeah, see, constantly measuring. Oh man, he's just staying at the same distance the whole time. Notice that no matter what MOV does here, John always maintains like the same distance, right? This distance from these two characters is perfect. It's exactly where you want to be. No matter what, he matches him so that he's always in that distance. Because right out of fierce range, it's in a range where you can react to jumps pretty easily. It's a very safe range for him to just chill at, you know? And it's good recognition from MOV to dash up there, because he's like, alright, if this guy's just going to wait in this range and react to what I do, I'm going to dash forward and just do crouching light kick. You know, he can hit V-trigger and just roll in whenever he wants. Wow.
So many decisions that MOV had to make right in that clutch. Comes up a little short, and just like that, match point. Yeah, John Takeuchi, which I think is
wow, walk up, just tag him low. Crush, look at this corner carry.
There's the combo he was looking for when he first got the crush. Oh, looked like he might have tried to go for the
wow, what an anti-air.
There's the first air legs and answered cleanly by John. Yeah, he's just sitting there waiting, right? He's ready for that. Right at this range, he's just comfortable. Letting MOV move forward now, looking to whip.
Damn, he's so patient, it's crazy. Got him? Oh, I don't know what he tried there. Maybe he was scared of something.
Alright, hit confirmed. MOV pushing towards the corner, he's got full bar. John's still maintaining composure, just waiting out the V-trigger.
Man, he tried it a third time. This guy MOV is crazy. Activate, say, a dive kick setup?
Setup of some kind? Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, probably advantage dive kick.
This is such a scary position for MOV, right? Yeah, he can't do sweep there anymore. That's actually where the nerf comes in handy for other characters, is when Rashid lands crouching fierce here, he used to be able to take the sweep, right? But now, can't do it anymore.
Couldn't get the sweep in this version of the game. Last version, that would have been in. He would have been able to chip out maybe after. But John's getting very close. If he lands a crouching fierce, then MOV...
Man, Old Me brought up a good point. If he got that sweep, he might have been able to chip him. Old Me has some pretty good analysis. You gotta watch the overhead. Dash up instant overhead. Yeah. Classic. It's such a classic round ender. It's very difficult to deal with. He went for meaty fierce there? That was a weird choice. Wake up buttons all over the place. Get a real meaty here, please. Yeah, counter hit confirm that. Now, past Sajam brought up something that current Sajam wasn't thinking about. And I'm thinking about thanking Unsung Hero for the 8 months in a row. Thanks for the sub, homie. MOV is so good at hit confirming this. This is a tough hit confirm to do. Because the thing about hit confirm low medium kick is that you have to be charging to hit confirm it. It's crazy. You can late cancel it though, right? You can cancel it super late, so. Yeah, see?
MOV really good about seeing whether that's going to hit or not. A little bit of trigger gone from that wind shot. I like MOV here also changing.
And John has like, he has big comeback factor with this full V trigger and CA, right? Yeah, like, he can just get in whenever he wants off of that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a good block. If he got hit right there, he was definitely going to get supered. Uh-oh. Not a combo. Yeah, that's a bummer. Because Fierce on regular hit does not combo into EX whirlwind shot. Does Seth study this game, or does he have commentary fundamentals? He has commentary. He has the best commentary fundamentals for sure. He is incredibly good. And not only that, but you can tell that he studied the game a decent amount before EVO Japan for sure. He's familiar with like the new V triggers and the characters and stuff. What patch is this? This is season 3. So the thing is, right? Seth has such incredible flow to his commentary. And the real thing about Seth is that nobody else will ever be able to talk about players and psychology of players the way he can. Because the thing about Seth is that he is brilliant at discussing why characters do the things they, or why players do the things they do, like what sort of how they feel, and he's very good at about like representing why it's important. So he talks about like constantly talks about the mentalities and thought processes of players. Like he talked about how Kazunoko and Daigo are very different in a lot of ways, where Daigo is sort of like the guy who's like, he plays by feel and he does what he thinks is right, and that's his play style. But Kazunoko is like a measured, robotic style where he just calculates what the best option is, and he's like a random number generator when he's on wake up. It's such like an interesting way to think about players and their mentalities and their play styles and stuff, right? So in the way that I like to study game mechanics and talk about how characters work and like kind of the things that characters can do, he is like the person who studies what the players do and the psychology behind fighting games, right? So we're both big fucking nerds is what I'm saying, but him in just a more worldly player way and me in like a more mechanical way, right? So neither of us are going to be jumping up and down doing jumping jacks on commentary, right? That was sick that he got Eagle Spike too. This is big damage, yep. Forward medium punch, boom. Yeah, both of us are big nerds and we're not hype men. So you're not going to hear like a sermon like you did on the other one, but we're both good at talking about different things. Look at this setup. Backdash, standing medium kick, heavy mixer, roll through the heavy mixer so that you get the enhanced Eagle Spike. Whiff right there. I think that's crouching light kick, right? And then forward medium punch, Eagle Spike. Big damage. I think Sakura is... I don't think they're sleeping on Sakura. People understand that Sakura is a kind of boring, straightforward, solid character. Not incredibly good, but she can do well. I think Sakura is not bad. I just don't think she's super cheap or anything. She doesn't really have tons of cheap. She's just straightforward, solid character. Good, a little boring. Oh my god, his pressure's terrifying. Can be boring. Talking about Sakura. Oh no, a misfire. Nice work.
Yeah, how many times do you think MOV has missed low forward super in his life? That's number 3. Yeah, sounds about right to me. I was expecting maybe a red parry at the end of that, but...
Medium mixer, look at this situation. Neutral jump. It's so meaty, too. Oh, no, he should have got heavy mixer there. Yeah, it was a misfire. He didn't get the confirm he was looking for. Damn. MOV is like, he's really struggling to find ground in this matchup, huh? Rashid is such a good character, and he's so hard to fight out of the corner against because he's so good at controlling. Look, bro, I'll just keep it real. If your character's boring, I'm going to tell you it's boring. Sweep activate's a good choice. Spent a lot of his V-trigger. He gets like one more shot at this V-trigger here. Yep. Look at that. Who thought this was a good idea? This guy can... He's an airbender. He gets to spit a wall. He just kicks a wall at you and then rolls in behind it from full screen, and he's in there. Juggle? No, I don't know. I don't even know if he can juggle there. Maybe heavy mixer, but I'm not sure, honestly. Colleen? Colleen's very strong this season. She's a really good character. Oh my god. That was sick. That was sick. That was really sick. Because if you don't know, dash up throw from Chun-Li is not real. She's 0. So after she gets this throw, she'd be 0 if she tried to dash up again. So he walks up and he blocks. He lets him whiff that button and then he throws after the whiff. So John is like, wake up light kick, and he's like, oh shit, it missed. And he just walks up and gets thrown. It's like a good measure of it. Oh, what a whip punish. Most Chuns use V-Trigger 1 because I think it's better than V-Trigger 2. That's why. How many seasons of Street Fighter V will there be? You know, I'm not the person qualified to let you know that. I don't work at Capcom. I just talk about video games. Activation. God damn, that V-Trigger is so good. Wow, he's able to block that. I'm kind of surprised. Neutral jump. Yeah.
Just out of V-Trigger 2 now. John, he actually might build another one.
Rashid is nerfed in this season in the sense that like he's not as good as he was in season 2 as a character, but he's incredibly good.
Takeuchi close to building a second V-Trigger, but if a CA lands here, he's not gonna get it.
Oh no, CA.
Goes for it. It's gonna be big damage here.
I think he's alive. No.
Oh, the final hit. It was enough to
I can't believe that killed. That was a fuck ton of damage off of a jumping medium kick into 2 medium buttons.
gonna get it. Oh, that's the cross up.
Wow, that was crazy. I thought there was going to be more scaling on that. That was crazy.
That's smug look. Oh, the final hit. It was enough to kill and a 3-0.
Yeah, thankfully for my sanity, I don't work at Capcom, so I couldn't let you know. I can't believe John Takeuchi made it to Winners Finals. That's so fucking sick. Fortunately, I do not work at Capcom. If I did, I say fortunately because if I did, I'd have to listen to you guys yell at me all day. I can't imagine the Capcoms. They just wake up every morning and they open their email and it's like, fucking, I hate you. And they're just like, all right. Good talks.